Hey everybody, Martin Kelly of martinkelly.com, and I'd like to talk today a little bit about the social media and nonprofits. I've had a couple of really interesting projects lately, helping nonprofits put together a Facebook page and LinkedIn pages and things like this, Twitter sites, and I think that this is a exciting way of reaching out to audience members. Lately, we've been reaching out to audience members a lot through email lists. And we all have big email lists, tens of thousands of users segmented all sorts of different ways. We send out dozens of emails to folks, and they, end up being a lot of spam, a lot of them. Even if they're opt-in, a lot of them end up being sort of seen like spam. Well, a new era is coming, I think, with social media. And a big change has been Facebook pages. These are geared towards advertisers, although you don't need to have a Facebook advertising campaign to use them. In early March, Facebook revamped how these work. They're much more like typical user profiles. There's a wall, there's the activity stream, you can associate different applications with them. What's exciting about them is two things. One is this activity stream. People who sign up as fans of your page then see what you're putting out as part of their individual activity stream. So they log into Facebook, they see that, Jen just got engaged, or that Joe is having a bad hair day, and that your organization has, a new activity plan for this weekend. You're seen in that wonderful, wonderful association of all these sort of happy things. They're seeing all their friends, and they're seeing you, who's now their fans. It's not like an email spamish thing that's coming in like all of them again. It's there in that context of their friends, which is just very powerful from the publicity side. The other nice thing about Facebook pages is that they are public. A lot of places of Facebook aren't. You have to be friends with the person to find out what they're doing. But these pages are public, which means you can point to them from your website or from your other social media. Very, very important. What I think is going to be happening is that Facebook fan groups are going to be the new email lists, that they are the way that we're really going to be able to reach out to people. And I'm just very excited about this because there's all sorts of multimedia possibilities. You can have YouTube, you can have Twitter, you can have all these things. You can have your podcast if you're doing them embedded here in your Facebook fan page, and your fans will see it there as it's happening. Much more exciting, I think, than kind of a lot of the emails that we've been putting out. And there's also, of course, because these are fan pages, people can post things to you, so you can have conversations, so much more interactive. What I think we're going to be seeing here, what the smart nonprofits are going to be doing, is doing a lot of posting and doing a kind of authentic posting, really being less overly worried about being slick, and really being intimate there with their group, with their fans, about what they're doing. So I'm just going to map out here what I think the smart nonprofits should start doing. So here we go. And if you need any help doing this, of course, martinkelly.com. I do consulting. I can help set up your Facebook fan page. What I would really love to see nonprofits doing is getting serious into video. Not fancy video. Don't call in your videographers and spend the next 6 months shooting a 3-minute slick commercial. Pop open your computer, your webcam, or get a little digital video recorder and start doing interviews. Interviews with the people who your organization serves. Depending on your nonprofit, this, of course, is be all sorts of different groups, different types of people. But whoever they are, just make 5-minute interviews of them. If they're really busy, they might be busy executives, or if they're folks out on the street who you're serving. Whoever they are, they have time for a 5-minute video. You make these videos, post them up to YouTube or Vimeo, or directly to Facebook if you want. That doesn't really matter. But then make sure that they show up on Facebook. Do whatever you need to do to embed them on your Facebook fan page, and then start directing people to that fan page. How do you direct? Well, you can direct in your emails that you're sending out, and you can direct through other sources. Twitter is just a really great way of directing people to what's happening. So you send out this little tweet, and you have 140 characters. You have it say something interesting about the little video you put out, and then you have a link to your Facebook fan page. The whole goal of this is to get Facebook fans. Because once you're in there, you show up in these people's activity streams. All these fans, they get to see everything you're doing, events that you're putting up, new videos that you're putting up. Say you have something, you sell tickets to something, and all of a sudden you have a lot of extra tickets this Friday night. Put it up. People see it immediately. It's just a wonderful way of reaching people quickly in a way that's not as intrusive as an email. And you know, for a lot of younger folks, I bet they're actually checking Facebook more frequently than email. So I would really love to see a lot more of these kind of intimate, almost homemade videos going up on our fan pages, and really using fan pages as a way of connecting with people, and really thinking of them as the new email lists, because I think that that's where they're going to evolve. And I even wonder if we're going to be so serious about email lists in 5 years. Use Twitter. Use YouTube, you know, use all of these things to point here back to your Facebook fan page. You know, we don't have to use just one technology. So I'll probably put a blog post down, maybe do some screenshots about what I'm thinking about this way. But I'd really would encourage a lot of nonprofits to really start using all of these media to reinforce one another, and to really figure out new ways of reaching audiences in a much more engaging, intimate videos. And I do consulting on Facebook fans and Twitters and LinkedIn and YouTube and all that. So if you need any help, just contact me. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.